What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. It's time to hop back into the Merc life. I know we're all going a little bit stir crazy, but this gives us a chance to blow some shit up and have some fun, so let's do it. Now, last time, after I randomly looked at the roof, we had a little bit of a problem that saw our Warhammer, our Black Knight, our Orion, and our Hunchback get completely trashed. It was not exactly an easy mission. So what we're going to have to do first is head on over to someplace where we can repair and rearm. Of course, it was a Warzone contract, and there's a couple more up for House Marik. We're starting to get some points towards our missions for them. But the biggest thing right now is we got to get our things completely fixed up. Lost 2 heat sinks in the leg. We lost a lot of stuff. It's a medium laser. We're out of small lasers. Machine gun in there. Let's see what the market has. Do they have some small lasers? They have some decent small lasers. It's going to cost us a fair bit to get our mechs back into fighting shape, but it will allow us to up the damage a little bit. Lost an SRM-4 in the process too. And some SRM ammo too. Not exactly the greatest. But what we can actually do is rip the SRM out and up armor ourselves. So lost another heat sink and a PPC. Max the armor out. Which takes us to just under. We're losing a little bit of firepower, but I am far, far more favorable to energy weapons anyway. So we shouldn't have any problems there. And given that these lasers will be set up properly, we'll be fine. And with much stronger small lasers, we'll be good. So 51 days and 245, that's almost our bills for a full month just to repair one of our battle mechs. And our Black Knight got pretty screwed up too. Lost a pair of medium lasers. Actually a trio of them. And a couple of heat sinks. Hoping the market has. Spy them all and make sure that it goes well. And that's all repaired and ready to go. The Orion didn't lose too much. Just an SRM-4, which is an easy fix. And our Hunchback. This is where some of the most significant damage came. We lost an AC-5 burst fire. That kind of hurt a little bit. I don't want to put those good medium lasers in there, so we'll buy a couple of less efficient ones. A pair of heat sinks, AC-5 ammo, and another medium laser. And while we're here...
Commander, I've trained for this. You put something in my sights, I'm taking it down.
That's... Captain Atkins is actually a very good pilot, and we're going to hire her.
Ready, Commander.
She takes over for Captain Welsh. We can dismiss now. Keep our fees down a little bit. So that'll work out. We got 51 days to wait, and the travel time back to where we were fighting is going to take 20 days. Then we'll have to wait when we get there. This is technically outside of the contract zone, but well. And there's at least 2 for House Merc against Pirate and Insurgent forces. They're maxing out at 55 tons, which isn't bad. So let's travel there, and then we'll wait for our mechs to get back in working order. Hopefully with some better pilots and some better equipment and some better setups, we'll be able to get through these things without losing a whole bunch of parts on our mechs. days. And apparently the mission's disappeared, so that was useless. Assassination and demo contracts, and there's 80-ton mechs that could appear in there. So that should be a good way to go. This demo contract, again, 80-ton mechs. So let's go to Ngake. There's our bills paid. We are a little bit low on funds right now, but our mechs are back up and running, so we should be good. That's a theory, anyway. Never know, with me in the field, I could end up getting us all killed, which, let's face it, it's gonna happen at some point. So, either a demolition or an assassination. The demolition's probably the better idea right now. Take some repair funds, some salvage, and up the contract value. So we're gonna need the money. 270-ton limit. If we throw Atkins in there, she's a better pilot than Captain Patrick is, but she has way better autocannon skills, which make that burst fire a lot better. So I think that's how we're going to set it up for this one. Stick with the Warhammer. I did take out the SRMs, just to make sure our weapon grips are good. PPCs are still ranked up. Medium lasers, small lasers, machine guns, okay good. Everything's still perfect for how I like to run things. We'll drop into it as soon as it loads up, and we'll have some fun. Demolition contract is usually destroying some buildings and shit, so not a bad way. Frustrated with all what we're doing, so let's take it out on some random buildings that can't shoot back.
We have been tasked with the destruction of an industrial center marked at nav point Alpha. Be sure to watch your fire around any pipes or tanks, as the contents have the potential of being explosive.
PPCs are just not reaching quite far enough just yet.
Target acquired.
I got it.
Just have to remember not to go too heavy on the energy weapons right off the bat so that we don't overheat. As I fire PPCs into something at point blank range.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
Alright, we got a Centurion AH. It's the missile variant, I think. Either way, let's try and deal with them.
Identified. Bring it down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage.
Don't want to stop moving. Out of machine gun range now. Ah, right side's taking a whole lot of pounding.
Wrecked. Component lost. I repeat, component lost.
Our Black Knight is getting screwed up already.
Target acquired.
Irby over there.
Target destroyed.
Got another one.
Alright, so we lost the right arm on our Black Knight.
Target acquired.
It's not ideal. This Wolverine just needs to die.
That Q's reactor is about to go.
That is not an urban mech, that is a laser rifleman. And we've lost an arm, which means we're down a PPC. Riflemen are good mechs, but they're just really lightly armored. So we can get up close to it and keep going for that center torso.
Kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
Target acquired.
Black Knight's rear armor is taking some hits. Come on, guys. Deal with these mechs.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I should not be the only one dealing with these things. I took a leg out from that cicada.
Target destroyed.
Big kill confirmed.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, so we're a little banged up, but not massively. I mean, we lost a left arm somewhere in that fight.
Target
I didn't even
acquired.
see it happen. That's the Age Centurion. Let's see if we can deal with him from range with the PPCs. But he does not have his AC-20. Just an LRM-10 rack. His head is hurt.
Incoming missile.
There goes his ablative arm.
Target destroyed.
Gotta keep our left side facing away from the enemy right now, because that's a lot of damage we've taken on it.
Keep on smashing. They are hurt, but our contract calls for us to wipe them off the face of this system.
The good thing about machine guns and even small lasers is they wreck buildings. They should be getting some reinforcements
I'm
here
showing
not too
heavy
long
damage
from
to
now.
a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
Gotta keep an eye on the radar and watch for any reinforcements that are coming in. The second we can ditch out of this, better it will be.
Target
And there's the
acquired.
enemy reinforcements, and that's a dragon.
I got it.
A dragon and a grasshopper. The dragon is less of a threat, but it does mount an autocannon on that right side.
Got another one.
I'm really hoping we don't lose our other PPC.
Structure failure. Lost something.
That'd be a real shame if we lost any of our... Yeah, there goes our torso.
Structure damage. I need help.
I can't help you right now, Freeman. I am dealing with something that's a lot more painful, and I just lost a PPC. So... well, at least what's left of our mech is still in
Target is down.
relatively decent condition.
Reporting component loss.
And Freeman just had to bail out from the
Target
Black Knight.
acquired.
Hopefully he didn't die. We're going to be suffering another round of let's go repair all the mechs. Granted, I'm being a little bit more aggressive than I normally would, and the Warhammer is not exactly a mech that's great at doing all this.
Reactor explosion imminent.
Alright, let's finish off the rest of this facility and call that a day.
You're almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
Hopefully we won't get another wave of reinforcements, especially not more heavies. seriously running out of ammunition for machine guns. And there's the last set of reinforcements, but it's lights. Though lights can still wreck our day at this point. We just need to get the hell out of here as soon as possible.
You did it, Commander. This whole place has been flattened. Now, let's get out of here before more trouble arrives.
With any luck,
To the evac
Freeman
zone.
didn't die, but you never know.
Dropship on approach, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
Not exactly a clean-cut mission, but it is what it is. We'll just jump to a repair hub. Still got to get up to level 8. We're going to take that burst fire. We're going to take that large laser, that PPC, and that medium laser. Should work. And he's just injured for, over 2 months. So that doesn't help. And our Black Knight got cored. It does not help in the least. That was a little rough. So where's the nearest hub? Oh, look at that. It's just a little ways away. 13 days out, so it'll take a little bit off Freeman's recovery time. Get armored and loaded back up, and then head back out and have some fun. I'm pretty sure I'm going to drop those PPCs for large lasers if I'm able to. Artemis LRMs and an AC-5. That AC-5 is probably a big one. It's only a 3? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's start with the Warhammer. Repair everything. Drop the 2 single heat sinks and add them back in. Not in the same place. That drop. There we go. It's better. Drop out the PPCs. Now, does the market have a large laser on hand? No, it just has better PPCs. That kind of sucks. What do we have in our inventory for PPCs? Just 2 of the crappy ones. So we'll have to go with right now. We are a little low on funds, so not exactly ideal. Put some better lasers in there while we throw a weaker small laser in. Another machine gun. And there we go. So it's all fixed up. And it's just the game of replace all the damn parts that you lost in the mission. We only have 1 single heat sink left, so we're gonna have to buy whatever they've got left on the market. It's kind of where it comes into. They still didn't have enough heat sinks. So we'll actually just cancel that one. We'll jump to another nearby system. It's a rare mech there, and it'll take some more time off. We need those heat sinks. Especially the engine heat sinks for something like a Black Knight. It doesn't make sense to go into battle without them. Especially when we're running mostly energy boats. And there's an Orion for sale. Not that it helps us at all. Archer's a pretty decent mech. What do we got in our inventory that we can sell off just to keep our funds up? Now, like quick draw. Quick draw's okay, but it's not a great mech. So if we sell it, that will allow us to completely overhaul our battle mechs. Of course, my mouse decides today is the day to be finicky. Come on, balance out the mech. There we go. And medium lasers. It's on the market for medium lasers. I need that small laser eventually too. And a large laser. So it's actually gaining some firepower from this repair. Take us 69 days. What do we lose here? We lost another AC5 burst fire. But we're going to be able to up damage it anyway. We don't have another medium laser. Only medium pulse lasers, and I'm not doing that. It's already got max armor. Could throw another heat sink in. That would give it an ablative shielding arm. So we'll go with that for now. It's losing a bit of firepower, but it's gaining a whole lot more in return. And surprisingly, the Orion didn't get completely screwed up. We are going into level 9 areas as our reputation's only level 7. But that's fine. 80 tons, Warzone and Assassination, and it will take us 20 days to get there. We'll still have to wait for 69 days, awesome, for our battle mechs to be finished. But we have the funds and everything for it right now, so we're not going to worry too much. I really hope they add in the ability to update the dropship. There's supposed to be an update this month too, and we're looking at the 22nd of April, so I don't know if it's going to come through or not. There we go. We're not doing missions for the pirates. There's a war zone and an assassination. Let's go with the assassination. Our loadout is looking pretty healthy. Atkins, you better put that burst fire to good use. And Freeman, stop getting the Black Knight screwed up so much. Otherwise, we're going to have to get you a tankier mech. I don't want to do that, because that would involve finding a tankier mech. And all they've got is little 40 tons on the market. None of which helps. We look at our operations too. We're recognized by House Marik with 1 extra negotiation point. I'd love to be up to the House Davian levels, but just ain't gonna happen for a little bit. Let's drop in, go into this assassination mission, see if we can pick the targets apart from range. Especially since I'm using weaker PPCs now. I'd really like to switch them over to large lasers.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech
If I can do
departure.
that, then I could possibly swap the torso-mounted medium lasers to medium pulse lasers, which would be a hell of a damage
Reactor
increase.
online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
I guess we're going this way. See if we can find the first target down here. We'd still have to avoid little mountains that are in the way. So we'll head directly this way as quickly as we can. We're up armored. I do like the fact that we are on a winter
Such
map.
a weird sensation staring at all this snow and sweating at the same time.
Which is not wrong. Definitely not wrong. But a winter map also means it will cool a little bit better, meaning energy weapons are more efficient. Since that's what we've been going with, well, it helps. And every little bit is storm, right? Oh, lots of shots coming in.
Target is down!
Those heavy-ass tanks. Orion's doing alright. I'm not too worried about them.
Target destroyed.
Target acquired. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not a bad little way to break into one of the bases. Not that they're going to give us any decent salvage anyway, but...
Enemy destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, we hit it. Oh, that's a C1 catapult.
They're marked on your tactical display.
And it is a target, so... Let's see what we can do to close. I think something just glitched through the ground. That's awesome. See what we can do to close in with it.
Heat critical.
So if I can get into machine gun and small laser range. I don't know where that accent came from. So we can get around beside it and knock one of the missile racks out.
Target destroyed.
You can always tell you're having a bad day when your catapult caught up this close to a warhammer.
Enemy destroyed.
Yeah, it'd be nice if one of those enemies you destroyed, boys, happened to be that catapult.
Tango down. Keep at it.
I got it.
There's some good use of that AC-5 burst fire.
Target acquired.
Our Hunchback's not even really that damaged. Damn. I was kind of hoping we would have cleared that hill, but our arms are a little bit lower.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, this should be the next one along the range. We gotta deal with the mountains that are coming in through it, too. It's the kind of missions that are a little bit on the boring side. I know. Egyptian handle. I don't know why I'm laughing at that, I just am. Yeah, this map's bugging out a little bit. Just a bit. Idiots dealing with.
Target acquired.
Ooh, a partisan.
Target.
Target is down.
Good if you guys caught up with me. Because I do not want to go into this all on my lonesome. So every time I do that, the Warhammer ends up getting beat up. And then I have to replace PPCs and medium lasers, and it's starting to get expensive. Yeah, I know I'm crying and complaining, but I don't like replacing parts. Because I am cheap.
Got another one.
Oh, that VTOL had no idea what hit it. Oh, an Igor.
Target acquired.
Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander. Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations.
Alright, so this place was a bust.
Enemy destroyed.
I'm thinking that we swing up along the mountainside over here and go for that one first and then that one. I don't really want to go out in the open and then have to crash in on something that's got mountains to its back. And you could just go to hell, turret. I ain't dealing with your ass today. No scratch on the paint, really. Just the armor's getting a little bit dinged. Ah! Warhammer can't climb a stupid hill. Ow, that's actually a heavy turret. I don't want that shooting at our rear armor as we're going away, so it can die. And we might as well kill you, you little bastard. Again, our left side is the one that's taking all of the hits. No, our ejection handle's on that side. Again, I don't know why that's so interesting to me, but I love the detail inside the cockpits. Makes me want to push buttons at random. Knowing my luck, I would overload my own reactor core and kill myself. But that's besides the point. Okay, let's see if we can draw anything to us. Wait, that didn't kill the turret?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, let's go in a little bit slower. Anytime anything pops up on our sensors, we're gonna blast it. Hope, anyway. And you didn't appear on scanners until it was way too close. And you get particle projector
Target
cannons.
destroyed.
Cicada! Cicada that's trying to hide, apparently.
I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
Yeah, well, Rihanna, we're kind of committed to sniping this guy here. Especially since he's not being too smart. He's getting shredded, though.
Heat critical. System offline.
I was expecting that. I was hoping that we would cool down a little bit more.
Target acquired.
Boom! Enemy mech eliminated!
Alright, so it's the one up on the hill. Thankfully, we haven't lost any parts. In fact, our Orion's the one that's taking most of the hits, and it still looks pretty fine. It's maybe a little dinged up, but that's okay.
Target acquired.
Come and get me, you little harasser platform.
Target destroyed.
So our first one was a catapult.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
Wonder what our second target's gonna be.
Target destroyed.
Getting into formation, Commander.
Come on and catch up, guys. Once I crest this hill, it's gonna be Combat City, and I'm really hoping it's not something that's close combat oriented. At least here, that's for definite
Target
certain.
acquired.
It's a grasshopper, so it's definitely more close combat focused than a catapult.
New target acquired.
Target is down.
Let's deal with this cicada first.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Assassin over there, but I'm not too worried about it.
Got another one.
Okay, that shredded him pretty badly.
Incoming missile.
I have all targets showing up as KIA on my scopes. Great work.
That's enemy reinforcements coming
Now
in.
let's pack it in before their friends arrive.
Oh, there's no dodging those PPC shots.
Yeah.
Clear the glowing mech hull!
Let's get the hell out of here. We're doing good,
Target acquired.
and that's a C4. Those are LRM-20 racks. Yeah, we gotta get out of here before we start losing parts. Successful mission without losing any mech parts would be awesome. Come on, Freeman, just hold that Black Knight together.
This never gets old.
I thought someone had just lost a part. Oh, Freeman, just make sure you didn't lose anything off that Black Knight. Didn't really help our rep that much. Take the AC5 burst fire. More single heat sinks. There's a decent medium laser, a couple of really good machine guns. Well, not really good, better than what we've been dealing with. And no parts lost! Or at least no major component loss. Let's see. Just repairs, just repairs, just repairs. Yes! We got away with just repairs. So let's hop to a nearby industrial hub. Then we can go back and do another mission. A lot of the intermittent time is us doing things against random people, but hopefully we get some campaign missions coming up that are worth our while. We don't want to work for Liao, of course. Alright, so let's just repair, 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 and repair. No parts lost. Check the mark. There's a Banshee on the market. Oh! Now that is a heavy hitting mech. Well, at least the 3M variant of the Banshee anyway. You swap those out for large lasers and those for medium pulse lasers, you've got a very, very, very solid missile boat that can be incredibly up armored, but no way in hell we can afford it right now. So our longest repair time is 16 days. And it's going to take 20 to get back there for what looks like a Warzone contract. So, do we want to do a Warzone contract or do we want to do something a little different? There's a demo contract there. Demo in Warzone. Yeah, let's go back to Shenwan? Shenwan. And do that Warzone contract. It's a chance to earn a fair amount of C-bills. Warzone, 270 ton limits. Looks pretty good. So just wait for it to get all loaded up. With any luck, this will skill some of our pilots too. We should have seen if there was a replacement for the one-eyed bandit over here. Come on, let's get ready to go. As soon as it clicks over, we'll drop into the mission. Get done. One last one before the episode's done for this week, because, well, I got nothing else to do. Stuck inside and, well, stuck. Not exactly the
We
right
are
word.
walking right into the thick of it, Commander. Help each other hold back the tide of the enemy advance as long as possible, and then get the hell out of there. We will be on standby, waiting for your extraction. Good hunting.
Alright, we've got a Wolverine and a Cicada 2B to help us out here. Facing off against a trio of lights and probably some vehicles to go with them. Let's see if I can nail this Locust. How'd that feel? Betting not very good. already lost a side torso.
Target destroyed.
That's 2 mechs down.
Target acquired.
Commander, you've got the Ops Force's attention. They are converging on your position. Brace for hostile contact.
It's an SRM carrier. Love to be able to take it out before it gets close enough to deal us any real damage.
Critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target
Tango destroyed. Got another one.
Run right into the waiting death there, you little fire starter. Hopefully it's not a flamethrower one. It is a flamer one. There they are. And there goes its flamers.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
A lot of lights on this one. I say that, and the next wave is probably going to include a bunch of heavies just to make me eat my own
Additional
words.
hostiles have been dispatched. They're heading your way.
I hear the dropship, I just can't see it.
target acquired.
It's another light. This train's really been favoring us too. They've been getting stuck on the rocks and all the other bullshit around.
Destroyed.
Wrecked.
Target acquired.
I got an assassin and a cicada. Assassin's the far more dangerous of the two.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Let's just blow up your legs.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
I don't even know how many of the reserve forces are still left. Doesn't it suck to come around a corner and get PPC'd?
Target acquired.
That's the second leg that we've just straight up gimped on the PPC launchers. I don't know why I call them
Recon has
launchers,
spotted
but
additional bogies heading along a trajectory
looks like
that
that
intersects with
Wolverine
your position.
that we had with us is gone. Thankfully, I'm still the most banged up out of our group. Halfway through. It's a 4H, it's got an AC 10 burst fire, so we gotta go for that torso section. That torso section right there. And now it is pretty much
New target
unarmed.
acquired.
Which means we can go on this AL's right arm, take out its large laser.
Heat critical.
And now it's lost a significant portion of its damage output.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I'll take care of you.
Target acquired.
Threat eliminated.
Keep aiming for that right side. See if we can knock him out.
Enemy mech down.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
Okay, their dropship's coming in over there.
Target
All
acquired.
of our guys are still looking pretty good. I'm the most banged up. Cicada, Centurion, Which is a Centurion A2, and there's a light in there somewhere.
New target acquired.
And they've got a C1 catapult.
Target is down!
So we're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive than we normally would be. Now I've knocked out those guys.
Target acquired.
Let's let them close us a little bit. Ooh, I think that was a pulse laser. Not just a medium laser, but there's an extreme attenuation range.
System offline.
Ooh, not good, not good, not good, not good. And incoming missiles are definitely bad. Didn't super damage the PPC, which is a good thing.
Target acquired. Heat critical.
That thing's gonna explode!
Taking some nasty hits approaching this guy. If he starts going for that cicada though, it will help us out, and as soon as we crest this little hill, right into the laser or the missile racks. I wonder what's going through that guy's mind.
Commander. Every kill from here out is bonus pay. Stick around as long as you like, but don't get
Well,
too overconfident. Enemy forces still
a little
have
bit
a
banged up.
sizable hold of this area. Fall back to the mark nav point when you're ready for evac.
I'm a little bit banged up.
Target acquired.
That's the PPC variant of the Griffin. Might tag a few extra C-bills on our way out.
Heat critical.
But with no weapons lost, no components lost, it's probably a better idea to withdraw. Especially since we're not getting full salvage shares out of here just yet. Then I run into a rock. Left torso is screwed up, right arm is screwed up. Either way, we're getting the hell out of here.
Welcome back, Commander. Stand by for extraction.
We shouldn't have lost any parts either. Took us another good chunk towards level 8. Oh, we could add a C1 if we would have had more shares, but we can take that Locust. And one of the decent medium lasers. It'll be worth it. Pilots are skilling up. Looks pretty good, but that's going to do it for this week, guys. As always, I hope you guys are staying safe. I know it's a little maddening being inside and everything, and I've been repeating it over the last month. But the longer we are able to control the curve, lower it, and the more we can do to isolate ourselves, the better off we'll be. And we got to be smart about it. Don't rush right back out. Otherwise, we'll just get another wave of infections, and we'll all be in a really shitty situation again. And then we'll just have to do this all over again. But if you like the video, guys, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, see yourself pop up in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.